All right, coming up next, we get to a lightweight bout between the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, and Justin Gaethje. Well, this is an outstanding kickboxer making his way to the UFC octagon right now. Very interesting stylistic matchup here tonight. Just an outstanding arsenal of kicks, great punching technique, power in both hands, works the lead leg, not afraid to work the body. Just a complete kickboxer here, now plying his trade in mixed martial arts, a dangerous proposition for anyone caught in his striking range.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, let's start with the kicking technique because it is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph a thing, and I think what really jumps out of the film room for me is his ability to get his foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. A lot of guys just don't even see it coming. And he doesn't discriminate. He'll attack that lead leg, he'll go to the body, beautiful head kick upstairs as well. The technique is really what sets up everything to this guy's game, and his opponent certainly wary of what's coming back with those kicks tonight.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 4 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Justin, the Highlight Gaethje. And now, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin, the Motown Phenom, Lee. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, I'm not sure any fan base makes more noise than these Canadians. We are just about ready to go. Live action underway here at Air Canada Centre in Toronto.
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, nice jab by Lee. He has absorbed a lot of power shots. Effective punch there by Gaethje.
Whoa! Straight punch. Oh! Oh, he missed that kick.
Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his wrist better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's becoming a sitting duck.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. And he's going to try to take the back. And he's controlling him here. Now he's got the mounted crucifix. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. He tagged him. He's moved back into side control.
Gaethje gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
He's going after a submission here. Let's see if he can pull it off. He's got it here.
He might get a finish here.
It's very close here. And he's out. Wow, that arm was in deep. He's in guard here. Trying to take the back here.
Gaethje gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Lee. I mean, how many can he take? Oh, strong punch there by Lee.
Now he's in half guard. Wow. Back up to the feet.
Oh, tags him again with a flush left hand. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice punch there by Gaethje. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moves right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike.
Whoa! This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out.
He's stunned. He's in trouble.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Gaethje. How about that shin? Whoa!
Oh, that one hurt him.
Whoa!
Vicious shot to the body. Big shots. Oh, he's hurt.
Another knockdown!
Huge kick misses.
Oh, hook to the head by Lee. Lands a good combination.
What a wild exchange.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg.
He hurt him again. He's trying to stay up. Seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Got double underhooks. Oh, man.
Second round, straight ahead. What an amazing round turned in there by both fighters as you hear the four knockdowns on both sides. Doesn't happen all the time. We'll see who can make the adjustments heading into this next round.
You got knocked down that round, but you're here to tell the tale. I want you to get back up off this stool.
Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. And here a big shot lands and a knockdown. And here another big shot lands and another knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown. What an action-packed round. It looked like it almost ended on multiple occasions.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
Second round underway.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Gaethje gets caught with that punch. Just misses there with the left. Oh, man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target.
Oh,
he is throwing that
with that right hand.
fight-ending intentions. The left hook hits home. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches and bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. and now he's got that tie clinch. Hook to the head there by Lee.
And he's got him down. He's looking to take the back. Excellent movement here on the ground. And he moves into the mount. He's going for an armbar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Break the grip.
And there it is.
Just absolutely incredible. Excellent technique here. Got the arm bar and got the tap.
Well, yeah, you can't argue with that result here tonight. He was committed to that arm bar, Joe. You saw him attempt it at varying points of the fight, but he really worked hard in the transition there and was able to lock down the body and force the tap shortly thereafter.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers, and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Nate the Great Marquardt and Daniel Kelly. All right, talented fighter making the walk here tonight. I will be surprised, Joe, if we see him put on his back at any point tonight. Incredible takedown defense, great balance, very solid base, an outstanding sprawl that's very quick and athletic. And for a lot of fighters, they waste a lot of energy trying to bring this man down. Gotta think the smart approach will be to see if you can get the shot early, but if it doesn't materialize, go to plan B. This guy's takedown defense north of 90%. Some of the best takedown artists in the world have failed to take him down.
This guy has world-class throws. Look for his opponent to try to keep as far away from this man's clinch as possible, because if he gets a hold of you, the results are devastating.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has world-class choking techniques in all varieties, be it guillotine, choke, rear naked, Darce, anaconda. If this guy gets a hold of your neck, you've got problems.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, Daniel Kelly. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 38 wins, 19 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Nate the Great Marquardt. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway. And he connects there.
Head kick.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Nate Marquardt.
Caught him with a punch.
Kelly gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Oh! Beautiful
body
shot there, too. He's stumbling. Oh! Big knee! He's hurt! He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger. Fainting with that kick. Oh! Oh! Big kick to the head!
How about that shin? Watch the shot here, Joe. That strike will count.
Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Beautiful combination there by Kelly. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Punch is blocked. Nice punch by Nate Marquardt.
Knees right here. He's got to get those knees to the body. Lands one.
Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position.
Heavy, heavy elbows.
He's got the over-under here. Oh, nice defense there, Joe, to block that shot.
He's fainting with the punch.
Effective strike there by Marquardt.
Tagged him.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Nate Marquardt. He blocked the punch.
He got tagged there.
Kelly's lower jaw could not look much worse, Joe. Extremely swollen at this point in time. We'll keep an eye on it as this fight moves forward.
Ripped that hook to the body.
Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent.
He eats a high one. Really? Oh! He's in big, big trouble here. Oh! What a leg kick.
And now he lands a combination. Wow. Big body shot.
To the body. Wow! Big shot. He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. Oh, beautiful kick there. Oh, very nice.
Oh, straight right.
Really missed with that right hand.
Switching stances here. Then both.
Oh, flips him again. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's in big trouble. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Big body shot.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into that punch. "30 seconds now to go in the opening round."
Nice. He tagged him again. He's hurt. He's in big, big trouble. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Hard straight punch.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a powerful leg kick. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. Very impressive striking going on in that round.
At the end of that round now. He is not going to recover, okay?
Arianny Celeste with us tonight.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's gonna get knocked out.
How about that shin?
Nice inside leg kick.
Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack.
Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt! Well, he's in north-south now. Let's see if he can hold it.
Kelly gets in the clinch. Double underhooks in the clinch.
He's got the Muay Thai clinch.
That knee might have landed there. Once again, employing the knee. Oh, good series of knees here, Joe. I'm not sure how many more he can eat of these. Kelly's...
Oh, big elbow!
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Misses a huge hook to the head. Lands a hard shot with the left.
See if he can follow it up. Just misses with a left hook there.
Yeah, it's freak. It's like he's cheating. You know, it's like he's got rocks in his gloves.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Oh, level change. Nice trip to get the takedown. Man, that cut has really opened up.
An arm. He's controlling the forearm. Throws the leg over the face. Now he's got to extend his body. He's going to extend the body, and he gets it. Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all.
And that will do it.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. An excellent job in setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. And
one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. All right, we send it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Daniel Kelly.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Daniel Hooker and Clay Guida. Approaching 50 fights as a pro, a 9-time UFC performance bonus winner. Here is the Carpenter, Clay Guida. There's no mistaking this man for anybody else when he makes the walk. All electricity, all energy. His brother Jason slapping him in the face. Clay Guida ready for battle yet again tonight.
Clay Guida may have the best cardio I've ever seen inside the octagon. The man literally never gets tired. And he is also one of the most loved fighters in the history of the sport.
Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take, one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 34 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Clay the Carpenter Guida! And now he's fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker! And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, great to be back here in T-Dot. The fight is underway at Air Canada Center right here in Toronto. All right, ready to go for round one. You don't have to worry about Clay Guida's cardio, no doubt about it. But the focus tonight, trying to throw hands early and get off to a good start. If he has to get on the bicycle and absorb some damage, so be it. But Clay Guida tonight, trying to get off to a good start and take control of this one. All right, the first round is underway here. You got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches can do damage from both sides. And even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. The ground strikes continue to pile up. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Elbow lands there, nice job by Guida.
He's now working from side control again. It looks like he's trying to secure the arm triangle. He's got the arm secured. Scoots his hips back, sprawls. His choke continues to get tighter every second. He may be forced to tap. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter.
More time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Clay the Carpenter Guida.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, a matchup at 205 pounds between Michael Bisping and Rashad Evans. He was an All-American wrestler at Michigan State, JUCO national champion at Niagara Community College, but in the UFC, takedowns certainly have been on point, but so has the boxing. Outstanding left hook. You can ask some of his previous victims about that. Knocked out Chuck Liddell at UFC 88. That is arguably his biggest win, and that paved the way for him to win the UFC light heavyweight title when he knocked out Forrest Griffin several months later at UFC 92. Sugar Rashad Evans is back for more tonight.
Rashad Evans is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and remains as one of the elite in the sport at 205. He combines outstanding wrestling with amazing athleticism and speed to make him one of the most dangerous fighters in the light heavyweight division.
So here's the former UFC middleweight champion, Michael Bisping. Unbelievable career for Michael the Count Bisping. Not a lot of people thought he would eventually realize a UFC championship. That's what he did in 2016. Few men have won more UFC fights in the history of the promotion than the 38-year-old Michael Bisping.
Bisping is a very disciplined fighter. He's got good wrestling, beautiful stand-up technique, and solid cardio. He has a very impressive record with wins over solid competition like Chris Lieben, Dan Miller, and Dennis Kang.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Well, at least on paper, what an even matchup here. Everything between these two fighters is nearly identical coming in here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad Evans! And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 31 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael the Count Bisping! And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Round 1. All right, here's the 5'2" player and former UFC champion, Sugar Rashad Evans, ready to go for round 1. Now, his career began with 3 consecutive first-round finishes, only one since. That game against Chael Sonnen at UFC 167. Rashad Evans, undeniably a finisher, but more often than not, they come in the latter rounds. We'll see what kind of start he gets off to tonight. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Bisping. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for is the nasty overhand right of Rashad Evans. Rashad Evans has fast, powerful strikes, and his overhand right is one of his best weapons. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. And he reverses position. Inside control here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Oh, look at that! Look at that transition. Working from full guard. Lands a good shot from the bottom. Into half guard again. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Rashad gets in the clinch. That knee might have landed there. Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position.
Oh, big knee! He's definitely blocked.
Knee to the body. Whoa!
He's hurt. Hit him hard with that hook. Oh! He's just picking him apart. Nice takedown. And now he's in full mount.
Bisping gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there. And he gets out. I thought he was going to have to tap. Wow. In full guard here. Very nice sweep. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Bisping gets caught with that punch.
He's now working from side control again. I don't like this style of fighting. I don't like it. I don't like when a guy holds a guy down. However, it is effective. Side control again. Excellent movement here on the ground. Side control. Working from the mounted crucifix.
Final minute.
In half guard. Now he's in full mount. Yeah, that did hurt. You saw the wince.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Bisping. Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Nasty combinations from the full mount. Big punch from the bottom.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Bisping gets caught with that punch. Oh, effective strike there by Evans. How good is this display of ground and pound tonight? Another elbow to the head. 10 seconds to go.
He's going to try to take the back, I think.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop!
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's take a look at that again. And let's take a look at that from a different camera.
Arianny Celeste on hand as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off. And he hurt him. He's trying to hang on.
Oh, big left hook there. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Good 1-2.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight.
Wow. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Went for the head kick. Big left hand. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Now he goes for the single leg. Busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's moved to full guard. Huge uppercut misses.
How about that shin?
Oh! He got hurt very, very badly.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh! He tagged him with the left. Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt. He is stumbling. Big shots. Nice leg kick.
Evans gets caught by the inside leg. Back to the clinch here, Joe. Oh, he pummels under. Now he's got the underhook.
He's got him down. Trying to spin to the back.
We have just reached the midway point of the fight.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
Oh, how did that not cut him open? Postures up. Huge elbow from the top. Head kick there, blocked by Bisping. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from...
Wow! He's rocked! Oh, nice
massive slam! That'll change the complexion of this one.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Good control, postures up.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. And very effective with the ground and pound. 90 seconds now to go round 2. Nice punch by him.
Nasty combination while he's got him trapped here in the crucifix. He's trying to pass here.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Bisping.
Now he's in full guard. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Inside control once again. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Evans gets the double underhook. Oh, he slams him down with authority. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
He's back to side control. And he's going to try to take the back. Excellent movement here on the ground. He moves to the mount of crucifix. This is ugly. Back to side control.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. Man, what a great round there. One of the better rounds we've seen tonight. Both fighters landed knockdowns at some point. Might hold up in the conversation for round of the year.
You throw a punch too.
Let's see some of the action here. Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. Here's a devastating kick that results in a knockdown.
Good to have Brazil's Jenny Andrade in the building here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. If this round gets off to anything like the last round, one of these guys is going out. I can't imagine a scenario where if they continue where they left off in the last round, that one of these guys doesn't get knocked out.
Evans gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Oh, he is in trouble. Careful here, he's clearly in trouble.
Oh, oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful, accurate uppercut that got him the win.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Rashawn.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. All right, coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Dustin Ortiz and John Moraga. So here he is, folks, the no-nonsense former UFC flyweight world title challenger John Moraga has really piled up the submissions in the UFC, Joe. Certainly opportunistic when it comes to sinking in a choke. Can take guys down, leaning on the wrestling credentials as well. And also has shown a penchant for striking if need be. This is a well-rounded flyweight and a force to be reckoned with as he makes this walk here again tonight.
This guy is a ground and pound specialist. If he gets his fighter to the ground and gets on top of him, the results can be devastating.
Well, Franklin, Tennessee is on the UFC map courtesy of this man, Dustin Ortiz. He has improved tremendously over the course of his UFC career and draws high praise, Joe, for his work ethic. This is one of the harder working guys we have at 125 pounds.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Moraga is 4 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, John Moraga. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, Dustin Ortiz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these Canadian fans, known for arriving early and leaving late, they have packed the building tonight as we get underway here at Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Well, largely in the UFC, John Moraga has won the fights that he is supposed to win. When he's been favored, he's come through. All right, first round is underway. You better watch out for the overhands. They will come early. They will come often here tonight. And even when you do your homework, it doesn't mean you can stop it. We'll see if he can get off to a good start here tonight. Nice punch there by Moraga.
Here's a shot deep.
Oh, the fence is shaking after that slam, Joe.
He's looking to pass. Into side control again.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
And they clinch here. He gets that double underhooks.
So nicely done with the trip there.
And he moves into half guard.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Trying to take the back here. And he turns it around into full guard. Oh, he's going for a guillotine. The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine. Could be it. This choke is getting...
And there
oh, my
it is.
God! Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, that was quick, but can't say that we're all that surprised with this result here tonight. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He wanted to be efficient, knew he wanted to get this fight to the ground and let his submission skills take over. Outstanding effort, even better technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Moriarty called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Dustin Ortiz.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Demian Maia and the Hall of Famer, Royce Gracie. All right, so here he is, really, for my money, as accomplished a submission specialist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as has crossed into the UFC in years. We'll see how quickly tonight he can get this fight to the ground and utilize his high-level submission skills. Outstanding choke game. A lot of different chokes in his repertoire. We'll see if he can get them going tonight.
Royce Gracie has probably done more to change the face of martial arts than any man in history. He is a true living legend, a world-class jiu-jitsu master with unbelievable heart. At UFC 2, he beat 4 men in one night.
Devastating a grappler as we have seen in the UFC. You fight Demian Maia, it makes for a most suffocating night at the office. Here is the former UFC middleweight title challenger and welterweight contender, Demian Maia, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion and one of the most talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts to ever step foot inside this octagon.
Demian Maia is one of the premier submission specialists on the planet. He holds virtually every grappling title a person can hold, and if this fight goes to the ground, look for him to end it quickly and with beautiful technique.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with the same height and some differences in reach. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Horse Racing. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 25 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Demian Maia. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, the veteran, draws the opening assignment here. Fighting out of the southpaw stance.
That one hurt.
Nice punch by Grayson. Oh, he blocked that offense, Joe.
I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now. He might be forced to tap any second now. This guillotine is getting tighter and tighter.
And
outstanding.
do it.
Outstanding. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki called a stop to this contest at 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Demian Maia!
All right, so another big win for the Brazilian submission machine, Demian Maia, tonight. You know, fighting that guy must make for an absolutely suffocating night at the office, whether he's grappling on the canvas or backpacking you the way he did Jorge Masvidal. Maia, a very difficult matchup for nearly everybody in this 170-pound division. All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Bryan Caraway and John Lineker. Well, there may be no more appropriate moniker for a fighter on the UFC roster than John Hands of Stone Lineker, the bantamweight contender, a guy you don't want to get cracked by. As aesthetically pleasing a style as anybody in his division, John Lineker, with the best power in this division, still trying to bring that UFC championship belt back to Brazil.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you got to think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy has some of the best arm bars and leg locks we have ever seen inside the octagon. The technique and the speed of his execution are second to none.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Caraway is 5 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 30 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Paraná, Parada, Brazil, John Lineker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Ryan Kid Lightning Caraway! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. As big a power threat as this bantamweight division has ever seen, enter John Hands of Stone Lineker. 13 career wins by knockout. Many of them have come against elite competition. That is what he is staring at across the octagon tonight. Fans going crazy, and why not? John Lineker is better. And he connects there, Joe. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you've got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan, obviously, coming in here tonight.
Excellent posture. Big shot from the bottom. Moves to half guard. He's moving into full mount. He hip escapes. He's out of the full mount.
All right, hammer fist here by Caraway.
Oh, good punches from the top here. Full mount. He's going for his arm here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. He's got that arm bar locked up. He's free from the arm bar. Neither fighter's really doing anything. Look at this. Nicely done. Into side control. Now, this is what he should have done earlier.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's moved back into side control once more. And moves to north-south.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
He's looking to take the back. And now he moves to his back.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Under the chin.
That choke is deep. Can he get it? That rear naked choke is in deep. He gets free. Beautiful escape. That rear naked choke was nasty. He's in full guard. Reversal. Very nice. Tags him. Now he's in guard.
Posture's up now. Huge elbow from the top.
He moves in a full mount. Hip escape. Nice hip escape. Oh, he gets reversed. Now he's back into full guard.
Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by John Lineker. Just misses with the jab there. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
And he gets reversed. Full back hooks. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Reversal here and into full guard. He's going to try to take the back, I think. Look at that. Again. He's got the back again.
On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke. And now he's got that arm under the chin.
That's a deep choke. Any second now, he might have to tap. This rear naked choke is tighter and tighter. Oh, look at that. Slips right out of it. And they're down on the ground. Inside the guard right away. And he's maintaining control in the top position. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's back into side control here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
Round two next.
Good job, guys.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. There it is again. Beautiful submission attempt here, but right at the end, he slips out.
Brittany Palmer is here, as always. All right, round two. And he connects with the punch there. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
Going for the takedown here. Oh! He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up.
He might be out.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lineker. Again, engaging in the clinch here, Joe. Oh, useful trick right there to get the takedown out of the clinch.
Excellent movement here on the ground. It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards the other side. Well done sweep and winds up in guard. He transitions to full mount.
Nice punch there by Caraway.
Look at this. He's out of it. He's in half guard here. Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. hammer fist here by Caraway.
Big punch from the bottom.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Elbowing him in the face. Now he moves to full guard.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
Elbow strike there by Caraway.
Oh, he landed a right hand.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lineker.
Big body punch. He's posturing up here. Showing some good defense here on the ground by controlling that arm.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He is short. Oh! That one appeared to stun him.
He is hurt here. He's in big trouble.
Some real power shots here. Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by John Lineker.
Big shot.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Lineker gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Excellent ground and pound here, not giving his opponent any breaks.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top by Caraway. 30 seconds here on the ground.
It looks like he's got this submission. He's got the arm here. Now he's gonna throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's gonna sit back. It's very close here. Now it's deeper. Break the grip. There's a lot of pressure on that arm. He might have to tap. That's it. That's it. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You can tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Ryan Kid Lightning Caraway.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. All right, coming up next, we get to this featherweight clash between the Korean Superboy, Doo Ho Choi, and the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. Well, every step of the way, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung has made noise. Bonus money for the finish of Leonard Garcia, only twister in UFC history. Mark Hominick knockout, 6.2 seconds, second fastest knockout in UFC history. And then he was double bonused in a main event against Dustin Poirier. So this guy has produced highlight after highlight, returned from the military service and knocked out Dennis Bermudez. This is one of the best featherweights in the world, and when he's made the walk, Joe, he has proven that every time.
Chan Sung Jung has one of the best chins in the sport, and he is fearless in the pocket. His game plan is to just keep pushing forward, wear his opponent down, and finish things with a submission.
So here he is, Joe, a man who really doesn't need any introduction, the Korean Superboy, Do Ho Choi, the man many believe will become the first Korean UFC champion. Somewhat of a setback against Cub Swanson insofar as it went into the books as a loss, but his stock went up that night. That was the consensus 2016 fight of the year, and I think the Superboy proved to a lot of people just how deep his skill set goes.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Jung is 4 years the elder. Choi is 3 inches taller. Jung will have the 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Gumi, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do Ho Choi. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, ready to go with live action here from Air Canada Center in Toronto, Ontario. All right, round 1 is underway. There he is, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. This is an explosive finisher. The highlight reel to prove it. First twister in UFC history, and a better striking defense than you would think. He can take a shot, but he's not afraid to get in the pocket and absorb a shot to land one of his own.
Oh, he hit him with a big uppercut.
Oh! Able to check that kick as well. Going for the single leg now. Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown. The Korean Zombie gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh, really nice work to...
He's going for an armbar here. Look at this. He's got that armbar locked in. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. That's it.
And there it is.
Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
So congratulations to the Korean Zombie on yet another outstanding UFC showing here tonight. Just crazy to think about how much of his fighting prime was taken away by his military service and myriad injuries. But when Chan Sung Jung is healthy, make no mistake about it, he looks the part of a future UFC champion. All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Frankie Edgar and Michael Chiesa. So you know what this fighter can do offensively, but defensively, I'll be surprised if he gets put on his back tonight. The takedown defense really jumps off the film. Great balance, a solid base, as quick a sprawl as anybody in this division. And a lot of fighters offensively waste a lot of energy trying to bring this fighter down. May want to try to beat him on the feet, because if you're going to employ the takedown, more often than not, this guy will sprawl and stuff your shot.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning-quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
As respected by his fellow fighters as any fighter on the roster, here is the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie "The Answer" Edgar. Wildly popular in his native New Jersey and beyond. He's got a heart for days, skills in every realm of mixed martial arts, an outstanding striker, great boxing under Mark Henry, jiu-jitsu under Renzo Gracie, Ricardo Almeida. Frankie Edgar,
Frankie Edgar combines outstanding wrestling, some of the best footwork we've ever seen inside the octagon, with accurate boxing and heart and determination that is impossible to measure.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Chiesa is 30, Edgar is 36. Chiesa is 7 inches taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. And now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane Valley, Washington, ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Michael Maverick Chiesa! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, USA, Frankie the Answer Edgar! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Bergliato.
Dan Bergliato, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Round 1. Chiesa, an outstanding high school wrestler, saw his first UFC fight when he was in 7th grade. Immediately thereafter started training. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
One thing to keep an eye out for is the takedown ability of Frankie Edgar. He has some fantastic takedowns. They could be a big factor tonight.
Immediately shoots for the leg. Yes, against the early takedown.
Postures up here. Good defense here on the ground. He's got that one arm trapped.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Ed.
He's now back to half guard. Into side control. Look at this. Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. Wants to secure that ankle underneath his knee. He's got it.
And this might just be a matter of time.
And he gets out. Wow, that was very, very close. Mount. He hip escapes from the full mount. He postures into place. He's working for full mount again. Full back mount here. Oh, this is nasty. He's got him inside control.
Chiesa gets caught with that punch.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Trying to spin to the back.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. Oh, nice punch there by Ed.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's got side control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it.
Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Postures up.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Right punches there.
Very nice ground and pound, he's staying busy.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ed.
Hip escape, and he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
Ooh.
Perfectly timed sweep. Back to half guard. He's back to full mount again. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Now he's moved back into full guard. Excellent posture here.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Ed.
In full guard. Now he gets the full mount again.
Nice punch by Chiesa.
He hip escapes, he's out of the full mount. Back to full mount again. Oh, and he gives up his back. Back to the mount again. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Back into mount, this is crazy. Half guard.
20 seconds to go.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's moved back into side control. And he's going to try to take the back.
Five minutes in the books.
Oh! All right, sit down. All right, breathe, focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Big round.
The beautiful Jenny Andrade getting us going. All right, round two. Going orthodox now.
Oh, big shot.
Oh! Man!
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Chiesa.
Showing good defense here, controlling that arm, keeping him from hitting him. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ed. Oh, strong elbow there from top position. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
He's looking for the mounted triangle here, and what he wants to do is he wants to get one of his opponent's arms down, put his leg behind his opponent's head, then secure that ankle underneath the back of his knee, grab that arm, straight down technique, perfect technique. Excellent technique here, got the arm bar and got the tap.
Yeah, Joe, I would agree. High-level stuff, the way he worked there to isolate the arm, secure it, and ultimately force the tap. The armbar finish comes here in this round. Hard to do it much prettier than he did just then.
And here's the end of the fight. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Michael Maverick Chiesa!
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, you first saw her on Team Tate on Season 18 of The Ultimate Fighter, and then went on to beat Miesha Tate, the former champion at UFC 205. Here is the bantamweight contender, Raquel Rocky Pennington, and a classic example of what hard work and dedication can do for a fighter. She was sort of up and down a little bit early on in her UFC career. Something clicked. She won 4 in a row to vault into bantamweight title contention.
This girl has outstanding top control. She's one of the best in the business at holding fighters down and beating them up. She is so good at controlling the position that once her opponent gets taken down and put into that position, it's very rare that you see anyone escape. It is one of her best assets. This girl has incredible takedowns. Her takedowns are spectacular. She's so good at closing the distance and throwing fighters onto the ground. She is an expert at bringing fighters to the ground.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 9 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Raquel Rocky Pennington. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler. Make your professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Boom Boom. Under the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway. You know, Joe, not a lot of people envision Raquel Pennington as a future bantamweight contender when she came off of The Ultimate Fighter, but through hard work, dedication, and a constant focus on improvement, that
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
Big body shot.
Body. Nice leg kick. Just missed with the huge kick. Head kick.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Raquel Pennington.
Didn't quite connect.
Effective punch there by Pennington. There's a kick, and there's a takedown attempt. She's going back.
Oh! This could be it right here. She might try to finish this fight here. She's stunned. Body kick, look at that. This could be it.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
Look at this, takedown. Beautiful sweep.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Brutal strikes being landed from the full mount.
Oh, pretty good work from the bottom here, Joe, as she tags her with that punch.
Big punch from the top. Excellent movement here on the ground. She's in full mount again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. She moves to north-south. Tries to pass, but can't. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. She's now established side control again. She's now back in full mount. And full back.
That landed.
Big left
lands
hand.
a huge left hand.
Now she's in half guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Judo toss is good.
She's inside control. Good control here.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, she connected flush. 90 seconds to go in our opening round.
She's moved into side control.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch.
Tries to pass, but cannot. She moves to half guard.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Under a minute now to go.
Good punch.
And now the elbow.
Ooh, big elbow.
Lands a big right hand coming.
She's got full back mount. In half guard now.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Moves to north-south.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
10 seconds to go in round one.
She secures double underhooks here.
And now she's got the tie clinch. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great. Okay, look, this is what we gotta do. Just continue the way we're doing. That's it, the strikes are working. We don't even...
Let's take a look at some of the action from this round. Here's a nasty ground and pound strike. And here is another ground and pound strike. And here's another powerful ground and pound strike. There was some really good ground and pound in that round.
Jenny Andrade to get us going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, she lands another strike to the body.
This could be it right here.
Oh, huge shot there. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Beautiful sweep. She moves into full mount. Good control, postures up. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
Keeps the elbow there.
Good punch.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Joshi's doing a nice job keeping busy here off of her back. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Very nice sweep, wound up in her guard.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom.
She moves into the back mount. Huge
into the left
shot.
hand there. And that's going to do it.
Tremendous TKO. Great stoppage by the referee.
Yeah, Joe, I would agree with you. That was a good stoppage by the referee. She was not effectively defending herself, and the opponent was doing some real damage. It became a dangerous situation. I think it's the right call by the official, and she will live to fight another day.
And here you see she's got the back, and here is the ferocious barrage of strikes that causes the referee to stop this contest. And here it is again. This is the beginning of the end. Huge shots. Referee stops the fight.
So a big TKO victory for her here tonight. She executed to a T, and she makes a major statement to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO.
Well, there she is, the woman of the hour after a big TKO win here tonight. And with this performance, I think you've got to project her ceiling to be even higher than you thought it was coming in. She said she wanted to keep the judges out of it. She wanted style points. She did all of that. And now there's only one thing left to do. Celebrate with your coaches and training partners that help you get to the pinnacle of this sport. She's got a big, big fight coming up next. Tonight, though, the celebration is on. Coming up next, we determine the best strawweight on the planet, a matchup for the UFC Women's 115-pound title. All right, here's the #1 strawweight contender. She is set for this title fight here tonight. Certainly deserves this opportunity, but confidence has never been an issue. She believes for a while she has been the best 115er on the roster, and tonight she can leave as the champion, and she is looking to do just that here in a matter of moments. Excited to see how this one plays out.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape. She is focused. She is motivated. And she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
With much fanfare, here she is, the #1 strawweight contender. This is a five-tool player, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best 115-pound fighters we've ever seen. A fighter that many fans believe already is the #1 fighter in this division. Now, though, her chance to prove it, to get the hardware, to get the gold, and attach UFC strawweight champion to her name in perpetuity.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a grappler. Make your professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, presenting the challenger, Bam Bam. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Keisha the Tiny Tornado Torres.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch him up, man. We are underway.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Strawweight title is on the line. Effective punch there by Torres.
Oh, head kick.
Damaging punch lands for her there. She
Oh,
caught
she
it.
clean.
Huge hook there. Oh! Whoa!
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Back to the elbow now. That'll work. How about that shin? Well, she's got a good jab. Missed with it there.
Nice jab.
That kick is good by Torres.
Oh! This could be it. Nice takedown. In the full mount.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
Big punch from the bottom.
She continues to work here from top position. Nice elbow.
Oh, she tagged her with the right hand there. Excellent posture. Huge elbow lands to the head. Excellent movement here on the ground. Clean punch.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, she got cracked to the head there, Joe. She continues to be vulnerable to that strike by leaning in, almost moving into the strike at this point in time. She's got to get her head off of that center line. Damaging strike there. Thought there might be an opening for the punch there, Joe. Instead, a swing and a miss. Oh!
She's out! She's out!
That'll do it!
She's out cold! Huge front kick to the head for the KO victory.
Wow, Joe, all I can say is wow. She might have even exceeded her own expectations here tonight. You know the kicks have been a big part of her arsenal, but that was about as perfect a land as we have seen in this division. Full extension, full power behind it, and you knew if she found an opening there, her opponent was going to be down for the count. A monumental knockout turned in by her here tonight.
Watch this again here. Boom! Out cold.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. All right, let's get into Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world,
All right, so congratulations are in order to the new UFC champion. And what is it going to take to dethrone this new champion? She was absolutely on point here tonight. Big title opportunity. She took full advantage. Can't wait to see how her championship reign plays out.